Okay, so we're at the Stanton brewery, revisit, and tasting the beer. Fonny, tell us a bit about the beer.
Hi there, guys. Thanks for being here, Hans.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it. This is officially the first beer from the tap. It's a big breakthrough for me. So cheers, Hans.
Yeah, we're here to celebrate.
It's also a blonde ale. As you can see at the back there, it's called a blonde kop.
What do you mean from the tap?
It means, so I usually bottle the beer, but now I've kegged it and I've installed a tap, and it's struggled a little bit with getting everything right, but we're getting there.
And it's very, very tasty, I have to say.
Thanks, Hans.
Okay, so some very interesting games this morning. Everyone on Super Brew said, except for two guys in our group, said the Sunwolves were going to beat the Reds.
I would have thought that.
The Sunwolves beat them. What was the score? Can you see it?
63,
63-24 or something. Big victory for the Sunwolves. So that was a massive surprise.
63-28.
I hope they start playing better and they start doing well. It will be good for Super Rugby, and it will
sure.
justify their place, because there's no point in a team being in Super Rugby and then they lose.
But what is happening to the
games.
Australian teams?
Yes, there's a big problem. There's a big problem. I don't know what they're going to do, because they have money and everything. It's just, I don't think the sport's popular enough. I think league and Aussie rules and other sports dominate Australian sports. So I don't know what they're going to do. I saw an article that they need more New Zealand players to come play in Australia to strengthen their Super Rugby. That's not really it's not going to help for their national team and that sort of stuff. So
no, it has to come from within.
It has to come from within. There's a lot of talent.
Yeah, for sure. But they seem to be unfit as well. I saw the Waratahs this morning cramping up before the end of the game.
They were 29-0. Yeah, that's the next game. They could have
actually won
29-0 ahead, and they lost the game 31-29.
Yeah.
Yes, that's heartbreaking.
It's terrible.
If I was a Waratahs fan, I don't know how I'll recover from that. I'll need a lot of blonde kop to feel better after a game like that. Okay, then a couple of very, very interesting games coming up. Next is at 3 o'clock. Oh, now the Brumbies Rebels are playing at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what this. Can you see the score for that one? I'm not sure what it is. But when I left home, it was pretty much even Steven still. I think the Brumbies are likely to win that game at home. The Rebels are up and down. They looked good at stages, but
I had a good start to the season, but they seem to be falling out at the moment.
Yeah. So I don't really know the Australian teams. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest.
Stormers Chiefs. Last year they beat them at Newlands.
Yes, with SPS pass.
SPS pass.
Or latest pass to SPS.
Latest pass to SPS.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think they can beat them again. I think they've got a bit of a psychological advantage.
Yeah, same thing. I think the problem of the South African teams is inconsistency.
No.
They don't perform consistently, and I also think they have the forward pack and they have the players to beat the Chiefs, and it's at home. But whether they will, I'm not sure. The Chiefs aren't as good as they were. They've lost a few players.
I think the Stormers have the advantage today. That's for sure. And the big game.
Big game. Yes, Bulls Sharks. If the Sharks can play like last week, we have a problem.
Trouble,
But I think the Bulls are a bit more structured, and the New Zealand teams play a very loose game plan. Bulls have a good forward pack.
Yes.
Good tight five. I think they'll take it. Yeah.
But it seems like the Sharks are starting to get in a bit of a rhythm, which is worrying me. But it should be a very good game.
Yeah.
But I still feel the Bulls always have a better advantage at Loftus.
My heart says Bulls, but I don't know. It's difficult to say. We missed one game, the Lions Highlanders.
Oh, yeah.
They were in the game. I watched the game. They were in the game for most of the time. But they concede too many points. Concede too many tries. They were behind early on.
But look, it's always going to be tough in New Zealand. But the Lions need to find their rhythm again.
Yes, for sure. The Jaguares are kind of spoiling the South African part.
Yes,
An Argentinian team leading the SA conference.
Yeah,
that's going to happen if we don't step up.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Yeah. So we hope that doesn't happen. But man, it had to happen sometime because they have so many Argentine capped players, even guys on the bench that have played for Argentina.
But they are finding their spot in the competition.
No, definitely.
They
belong.
Yeah, they belong.
It seems a bit unfair because it's like a Argentinian national team. But in any case,
that's okay. Put on your best team.
Okay.
Cheers.
Great.
Enjoy the game.
Good times.